The Son, the image of God. According to Colossians chapter 1 verse 15, He is the image of the invisible God, the firstborn of all creation. In Christ, we see the fullness of God, the perfect image of the Father. In this verse, the Apostle Paul describes Jesus Christ as the image of the invisible God. This phrase is packed with profound implications about the nature of God and the person of Jesus Christ. When we think of an image, we often think of a physical representation or likeness. However, in this context, Paul is saying that Jesus is the perfect reflection of God's character, nature, and being. Jesus is the visible representation of the invisible God. The phrase, firstborn of all creation, doesn't mean that Jesus was created, but rather that He is the preeminent one, the supreme ruler over all creation. As the firstborn, Jesus has authority, power, and dominion over all things. So what does this mean for us? It means that when we look at Jesus, we see God. We see God's love, mercy, justice, and wisdom. We see God's character reflected perfectly in Jesus. As we are going to apply this in our lives, firstly, we have to gaze upon Jesus. Take time to reflect on the life, teachings, death, and resurrection of Jesus. See God's character reflected in Him. Secondly, reflect God's image. As followers of Jesus, we are called to reflect God's image to the world. Ask yourself, how can I reflect God's love, mercy, and justice today? Thirdly, let's worship the Son. Worship Jesus, the Son of God, who is the perfect reflection of God's character. Acknowledge His authority, power, and dominion over all creation. May this devotional inspire you to gaze upon Jesus, reflect God's image, and worship the Son of God.